it doesn't really matter to me. I couldn't care less if somebody comes up with a list and says, Your Majesty, we have 10,000 college graduates. What does it mean? Or this year, 100,000 students have qualified class 12. Your Majesty, we have this many vocational training institutes. Or this many Bhutanese have excelled in their studies. That tarilepa tujisampelin data ngaje alusu zai besa masaimbe kona chunjugi the results of hibdalu that 90% of me janga hanimji dus. Tanga atara labil ngamgo mi zel kagi ngamas. Te kachiwe ngamal. Tanjulu 마치 알루수 코나 자가 죽어 미치고 코나 까면 롱 뒤수갈 갱가 바수갈 코 라베갑루 네갑기 돌레베 가치라 베루 십십도 자시집에 베시에 가서 땡아 주밀 I will only be confident when I see results for myself. Numbers mean nothing to me. Yes, it's very important. Numbers, I can't deny that we have to depend on numbers. But what really matters to me at the end of the day is when a student leaves that classroom and when a student graduates from university, is that student capable? Is that student in a position to serve our country? 자가 죽어 미치고 때 가도에 배워라. 배셔 따시세. 레짐메스. 때 대보다 자가 맞추버진 가도에 배닐. 갱가 바마순 노솜 담마신 다네보다 다제 레베스루 갱가 bom포디 두사 제 레베비 디비갑루 알루 장가 마십지 제기 원래 데 배셔 하울 제기베 롭종디 마투도 비준 거사 다니가루 말하기 레심베 다디베 디올 제레 윤디 톱심다 로시마 코나 자가가도 비치고 바스켓이 필트인디 레짐베 베마수 앙당바티 디딩아 나타밀 단줄루 로 클래스 8 타서루 10 타서루 12 타서루 콜리지루 마스터스 잡루 자가 죽어 미치가 아니다니사 데다 advice 좀 주병아 둥다 지지마지 The first advice I would give teachers is to be good role models. Your students have to be able to look up to you. You mustn't just be a symbol of authority because you are a teacher. They mustn't respect you because they have to. They have to respect you because you inspire them. And now this entirely depends on how you conduct yourself. As a human being first, and as a teacher second. So 아내보다 말하다 와진디 레베수 가인들의 배를 알루드지가 되어탑다. You have to be a good role model. I can tell you a little bit about being a king. I think it's no different from being a good teacher. 레베보다. Tata gebda lubigi gengade dasukosu chidul. Taanalu ngarakatule yunti sapjibe chelu dungdaji timchi machin. As a teacher, please look at students as individuals. Chegi classroom nalu joda alu jipchitambadi chobachi. Oh, my students. But you have to keep in mind that in your classroom, they're individuals. Individuals with different aspirations, different expectations, different talents, different weaknesses, different needs, and different backgrounds. So, aneboda, tangage che kahara, the lubisu sogale. Tichina lubi nampanasu yon. Lalu gejo, lalu jem. Lalu samzile, lalu pumtale, lalu pemagasele, lalu nahada porole. 제레기 친하기 내 땅에 가디비어가 nga 주미사. 대보다 nga 지지가 뒤뒤에 라 배고버진 디 가이라 nga를 시니 디 같이 해버. 아니 좀배 제레 알루스도 지가 되었다 보다. 알루 림바 진두베 레리 진두기 거나기 개체 거나기 라와 삼철 노som 땅땅 배수 배마숲수 가를 르비수기 하고 고사. 대지 말아노말. What's the purpose of going to school? Why do we need to send our children to school? Why is schooling important? Is it just to get jobs? If that is the case, then what do we need to teach our children to get a good job? Is it to realize their full potential? So what does it mean that someone has realized their full potential? 등하지 알루슬루 조연디 비보다 미길 뭐마디 가지나. 때마벌로 주담 주지 주니 로쟁아 암지기 남편으로 조연디 가든지 가지기 된 진수사. 가르 된 지미수발. We simply cannot teach everything to a person of 25 years old. 로 중국 간에 클래스 피피나를 구츠미 나 로케징아디지 남편으로 다 손처럼 가라. 다다다 배수세. 자수세. 때 디즈미기 룹디 테라메텐사. We can give them a degree. We can teach biology, history, physics, English, zonkal. But one thing that we have to teach is for our students to show an insatiable desire and inclination towards learning. Talking about the learning to learn. 초윤들이 타사 깨서기 잡래. 세대 집 거라 소란한기 돌려비 윤들로 단디 깨시고 별. 윤들이 랑기베르 최대베 조습 저거사. 등하라디 아니 카체스 normal. Because I know some people who have studied only up to class 8. And they are remarkable human beings. I know some people who have studied only up to class 10. And they have achieved more than what people have achieved in a lifetime. Nga hale umal. Lobrim gebasunselegi matae. The devoda sedechip dabinale dab kevinale keb. The namme samengera totobel. Sem gochubesan. The namme samijodubdul. The lobrim gebaligi matae. The dubde anive kadive chemina mos. Taneboda lo gedichiligi pesha matadere beru. What that individual has achieved, and probably there is a teacher without a face nor a name somewhere out there who this person has to be grateful for. One teacher that has made a big difference. That teacher has taught this individual how to learn throughout their life. Taneboda alusu kadibe yuri chegi wole 로실레 롱아 페셔타루 로추탐타루 로쟁아 로케지 둡데 bomshodi 르베기 둡데 bomshodi teaching your children how to learn throughout their life. 아니디 임베사. One other thing. 제 엄마네가 One other thing is and I say this to all teachers. You simply cannot give what you don't have. Learning to learn. Teach children how to learn throughout their lives. You cannot give what you don't have. Character. You say character building of children is very important. Extracurricular activities, leadership skills, confidence, values. Kaches. The devota Luvisura Timebachin Kadevenil. Alusulu Yunti Pins, the devota Luvirana Yunti Mebachi Kashfinil. Sane Boda Aninga Tantibella Visa. You cannot give what you don't have. So first and foremost, toto ngachare lubisu kaare jemin bel. Talapa guzung longa chutam chenga kechise. Ngara nahi jinji gara alu busube ngara yap chashu di dari begale gepe lo mai dipchi jome. Nga tuse katela pa yasi gara mishi besa. Time seems to just vanish. Time passes by quickly. Dane boda the toto chara la guzubi ga imbal. Toro lo chutam chenga di juyesa. Amchigi nangkyunalu che lubisuge di yundulu kade 자자자겐디베 진슈겐날 zornangi tolebe hilera ram mashibachin dikemebal. Teachers, I don't expect you to know everything. I do not expect you to be the very best teacher right now. But you have to be a teacher who's open to new ideas and very open towards learning. Anidi chelu yobachin te talapa guzungdube tari mashimi di naba jansubal naba mashimi di nase yunti saptopsa jusurura kemil ran jusi se shedube lokjoga chapsni ki kokabdul aneboda te ngaregi raode melomde te chelubisu gaira te talapa guzungdi chede jip pechadi 가데 자르다나사 다 주주라 나이 고체데 지갈레 디시플린 기콜레 둥데 지칼랍니 구츠일 데 다리 고갑 잠 터버바 데 레베 마이르지돌 남지기 제 정가 키지 겨 니정안날로 겐가 박 차슈무사 다 디시플린 데 입지갈레 라루기랍메 아 이라스 디시플린 디 질르베시기 아츠리데 알루스 타자리 동보진 레짐지 원이데 단 가야를 랑시 테베 라랍 연구 메타베스 라루긴 랍메 제이 남도 랑시시메 데베 벤데 가데베 모토베 미투브세 덴팜 라루기디 레벨로 담에 치온 춤카나에 깨워서 따마까지 공지 튀온 땡아지 가야를 셰겜니지말 밤 라르지긴 레벨로 랍티무자딩이 알루디 산디디 담비나세 랍미템면 다 치날로 라랍 연구 메타베타 제 레벨시기 아시 띠기면서 봤어 다니 베갈레 당아치라 가야라 disciplines that no some bombe tango besa. What does discipline mean? Is it corporal punishment? Tanga boichin corporal punishment di ira mess debe normal. You do not have to use physical force and to be intrusive to put a child on the right path. Ngarane betawachin tanga nailera jilera guzung malubisu karelu kokaptopda labdosa. What does discipline mean to me? Because I've given it much thought. Discipline is balancing zero tolerance with high expectations. Ani di kaches. The lubisugi labodalu. Don't forget, children are expected to make mistakes. It is so important, it is so vital for their learning process. Alusudi tuishomal, sheta chauza. Richiga pass kiyon, richiga fail kiyon, richiga lalab nyangu meta. Ti alugi laim bel. Ti ani de kachesa. Kajima sochin. Classroom ki yunti chito, outside classroom me ti nyamnyong chito bal. Tane boda alusudi rangi gi be te ka go be dionsa. Ngajere chus chube dubda tamaship re bail, thyre shoil. Ti came indul. But it's very important to inspire our young. It's very important to motivate our students. It's very important to correct our children when they make mistakes. Tangani ben la zyodalu lebe da pamagi genkadi la zyode se tumjimiji gobil. Te la zyesa ton mito genka ta de bochin te ani gi jable ben alu lanshi the isimidi ngomadere ti imbasa. Tane boda, zero tolerance. Transgressions must never be tolerated. I expect teachers to confront their child, and when the child is making a mistake, don't be too harsh, but the child has to be corrected. Because if you don't correct them early on, it'll become too late. The zero tolerance the khachara chese. But at the same time, high expectations. As a teacher, ask yourselves, how much do you expect out of your children? Do you expect good performance, great performance, or brilliant performance? Or are you happy with good work, decent work, alusu paske, tube, alusu kadebi, halamchi, tammadyu kane matin, tetari tuchi lochi di ngachara kara gai mos, alusu chonju din tase kese, ta loju dumes. So ane expectations, pam beruda, libi beruda. Because I expect, let me tell you today, I expect nothing but the very best. Ta aniki kole toro chotik dube dungta chilabachin. Ngachi na dulumbalu milok mindusi. Mi kati ombalu, kopsubi gyakab chunguchi mele. Te kachira beru, ta cha chotu chilera gusung ngachira maa jale tiongo bele. Te nga rijigab labdol, ta na anzume, chuyurumda anzu. 안숨수 zori chusnale ngachi lo mahidipchi alupusulu jondaipi te darin habara berura zogobachin te ngachira alusu kare kheta yundigi zosubesa 대보다 아니 주름디 박심다 마게와친 이게 sample 고베스 칼레 튼스집 samples라 sample 여버진 아니 좀 숨주서 집주 담바 줘서 와친 다운이 날로 조게오말. Now that's the problem that we face. I'm drinking a cup of coffee. The mug is from Thailand. Milkmaid that's every day. And coffee is Nestle. So, 유르미르티 추디 잠쯤에서 다네보다 되게 차기율. 디타주 몇이 차기율이었어. Because we are moving into the 21st century. The world is changing. 다네보다 땅아치라 예소드베 짱도드베 미도버벌. 찔레탄 남에 서명아치 깨와자이사. 둘lum바디 띵아 두게 숨바기 갑루. 띵아 남소수브즈메. 가텔레파 휴지가에 마시고 구톰드비딜. 다네보다 딩하기 내당기 꼴레라버지 라베 메사사. 다 딩한테 도덕이 반을로 남도 싸기 개버둘. So we should be very proud of what we have achieved. But let me remind you, we have bigger challenges. Challenges that require intellect, courage, tenacity, fortitude, and brilliance to navigate in the 21st century, to take our country forward, to secure a bright future for our children. Most we have 200,000 students in our schools. 다 개합 야치케루 마치케루 나처럼 나준수기 라바인스 나라 яб기 안에 아수베 다 알루 붐니디 지라멜 다 개합나로 같이라 베루 다 나처럼 나준수기 다 개합 바고 본사. Is Bhutan going to become the Switzerland of the East? Is Bhutan going to become a financial center? Is Bhutan going to build several special economic zones? But at the same time, in order to preserve national food security, we have to encourage our young to remain back in the farms so that they can be gentlemen farmers. Sanam de shinam shingi labe. Te tama ngachira te chumlera guzung jale nyogo pons. Te jiyop kagi beni, lebe kagi beni. Te timsung gakpagi mami kagi beni. Dangachi gyakab na lu sansam kanewa bomyu beodalu. Te kayara chamayin be ridab chabe. Sunchub gita madyu lashidime. Ma sarbang lu kidnapping kadibe te mogol. Ta digi sem tsikdibe chage lam lam sarin. Te mami kagi chashunil. And who's going to become our future traders? Who's going to become our future mathematicians or engineers? Who's going to build our hydropower projects? Who's going to build our roads and our schools? All I see is, I look at the numbers, and I only see 200,000, max. Bumni di chimal. Dane boda. Remember, we have to make sure that these children get the best education, sir. And they are well equipped when they leave school. Dane se lubisuki gengaimel. Then mapa. Totusunsuki pana ngachara chala zemise name same lejimel. Ti pye kate ta mogobe. Ataralabi ngarabe jabaje. Mati nga chungkubi dibda duge jibagi ngara yabgi ka naadibe. Da ngachilubi dibse kara naradul. Kokelera ngoshi tadi loegede. Deboda nga chungku galera ducholera guzung ABCD kaka kanga kara ngachira na lubesule janjamisa. Chungku galer. Te ngara tinga yabgi suni yobal. Very important for future leaders of Bhutan to be Bhutanese. Timen chungu ganlere pa phige khabju phigi medachiga dewata poj. Tanjulu yunti jachesa kadibe tobrura lok rangi yuka hubigale rangi medachiga khalapmaso. Rangi medachiga ngachira gyakhabgi netang su hammako. Rangi lamlusu mashibe boji titi phimindul. 아니 벤디기 나라 옆에 등아래를 순이율 마치기 알루푸스 배셔디 나라 땡고베스 아니 벤디기 나라 옆기까지 레베 중국 갈 I could have been sent to England, I could have been sent to US, India, anywhere. 나라 옆기까지 레베 중국 갈래 나나루 배셔디 나. What I'm trying to say is that no matter what happened, 룬디 잠발레 클래스 PP레 구수미디 양치부 클래스 12 신스타베 that class 12 the yanchpule ta sei gale te tinga pa America lo jo England lo jo India lo jo te anizum ge jun shap gi kadilebe pechetani ki kokap zam topjil nga katere jodere beru mata madu thero matensa. I never felt unprepared to study abroad. So ani bendigi ta lebe ta tentangi khabaji mato ngachira na lobdana lu thomigi yundidi regime dusa. I can stand guarantee for what is being taught in our classrooms because I'm the very product of our schools, of our teachers. The lubichi de nigi panalu tendangi khabaji thiol aluchi de nigi panalu khonagi yundilu tande ketangi khabaji thiol. But Tanjulu, Machiregi na Lobdanalu Tumiki Cho Yunti Tomidi, did not some legim dosa. The Anidi Machelu, Tachi Labra, Labovesi no mesa. The Melaluchi Pa, Ropa, Singapore look at the Bonga, Canada look at the Bonga, US Lepa at the Bonga, Machinalu, the Peshetumi Sute, the Pajenda Chavachi, Machinalu, Legim Chimeomuse. They were Topati Matapula Sani Miosa. Machinalu Tumidi, Namasame, Genda Yawa Kanemindul, Legim Dosa. The Gen nga sachi ya ta shuzung na duboda Philip Sugi nga lutumal. Your Majesty, you're a young man, young king. What do you think is the most important objective of Bhutan? What do you see as being the most important for your country and for your futures? The corner Philip Sugi di normal. The ngarai katele democracy ons. Yanjin good governance. Yanjin economies. Tenga tisu mapale labichomis. Philip Su, you visiting foreign dignitaries, ministers, ambassadors. Ya tashi chuzong lu nga dongka chap dibe che laluchi kunsal na ta bibes na thombo de cheret no dong onsa. I wonder what must be being discussed at that level. Sunde kachi na do onga mo se. Ta ani ga lu Philip Sugi atara jwadi chivere kyobal. What do you see as being important over the next 10 to 15 years for Bhutan? And I know that they expect democracy, GNH, good governance, economy, so on and so forth. There's only one thing that we have to achieve. One thing that I feel is very important for Bhutan. And that's education. Machara alupusulu, choyuntu lejimi chinides. Gyakabnalu chala kachi zero. Alusulu choyuntu di lejime nada bachin. Di chagi misa. Pulu name sameten toto bejo. Machara chala kachira zero. Dubdi di rewale lakti betyong. Tane boda di tari ngara nao Lempo Kandu, Lempo Takul, the Nachiregi na Lube Zozin, the Kahara na Chiga Zom, the Chegi Misedinalu, the Tari, the Gatin Bom Jimbal, the Ngara Nao, the Ngara Semka Yumi, the Chelu Dundrachi Lapsundigi, the Ngara Sam Zob Mase, the Tashi Dile the Chica, the Talapara Beruda, Geok, Jongkak, Tom, Yugo, Katera, Beru. Tarizumbera, Loji, Mache, Fichu, Segi, Reodanalomusa. The touch de Lumal.